me so much. I don't really want to talk about it.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Orlando Magic here at their home, Amway Center. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Davis is out there with Howard. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Magic, they've got Smith. And it's B in at the shooting guard position. All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
And the Magic start out with the ball. James covering. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's Paul. The pass to James. Here's Davis. Bay pulls it in. Pass to Yates. Here's B. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Guys, it's ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Paul's shot is off. Here's B. Wade is covering. Right wing. Here's B. It's rebounded by Cleveland. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
Two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, you know, each team wants to take it to the other. I'm sure we will see a lot of toying around with lineups and see what types of matchups work best.
James finds Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And let's not forget about his athleticism, dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
Now here's Bay. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Here's Paul, 4-point game. James in the post. Shoots from the high post. The shot's good from Paul.
Uses the pick so nicely. Paul gets the screen and fires away.
Here's B. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. 6 to shoot. Screen by Smith. And Davis pulls it down.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Wade. Cleveland moving it around. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Smith the pass to B. Kept alive Orlando. Bay. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the rejection by Smith.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Takes it off the glass.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Paul finds James. Passes to Wade. Now here's Paul. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. From deep, James. Bay pulls it in. Bay's got 6 rebounds in the game. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
The Cavaliers trail by 6, and with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Had a chance to catch up with the Magic head coach. The issue that concerns him the most about the team they're facing tonight is matching up with that quickness. He said at times we may go with a smaller and quicker lineup ourselves. Other times we have to use our physicality. It really depends on the flow of the game. Guys, we'll see how this one turns out.
Okay, David, thanks. It's rebounded by Paul. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Cavaliers. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
The pass to Bay. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Richard, this part of the season is when we start to hear a lot of rumors, whether it's about players on the move, coaches on the hot seat. It covers all the bases.
Yeah, and that can be distracting for a lot of teams. I had a coach fired in the middle of a championship run. No one wants to be thinking about that or whether they'll be traded. But look, it happens this time of year.
The first one falls. That one is no good. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Wade left side. Dishes to Davis. Lobbed up there for Howard. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Miller's checked in for B. And then for Cleveland. Cousins comes in for Dwight Howard. And Lillard subbed in for Chris Paul. Wade outside. Just 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Smith.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Bay goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bay's got 7.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. A change here. Parker's checked in. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Cleveland. Here's Lillard. An 11-point game for him in the win against Houston. Wade outside, and here's Anthony from the arc. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Orlando leading by 7. Smith with a screen on Lillard. Back to Smith. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
Lillard scanning the floor. And Parker with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. For the Cavaliers, Bosh comes in for Anthony Davis. And Allen subbed in for Dwayne Wade. And so it's Cleveland with it. 9-point game. Clock at 6. Pass to Cousins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
As fearless and physical as he is, Boogie gets to the line more than just about anyone.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
The free throw drops for Cousins. And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. Magic leading by 7. Pass to Parker. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Passes it to Anthony. Back to Lillard. Shoots. Bosh dishes to Cousins. Elbow shot is on the way. And it's Lillard missing.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now, here's Lillard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Parker, a screen on Lillard. Top of the key. That one good for 2.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Back to Anthony. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
All right, a chance to check out stats for him. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Cleveland, DeMarcus Cousins. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Orlando leading by 10. Six feet out, and no good. Trying to use the glass. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Goes up from the top of the key. That one misses. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Allen kicks to Lillard. From downtown. And they get it back. The 3 from Anthony. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh. Anthony's got it back down to single digits for the Cavs. Miller outside. Magic moving the ball around. And the dunk by Parker.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
There's the pass to Allen. Bosh, a screen on Miller. The Cavaliers with a new 14.
And Bosh can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Feeds it to Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Anthony's shot is off. The Orlando Magic coming to this one after the win against Brooklyn. And here's Miller outside. Can't hit that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Cousins, the pass to Lillard. Pass to Bosh. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the 10-footer.
Perfect approach for what the D was showing on that possession.
This one for 3, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Magic lead by 7. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Please give a big round of applause.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
The Cavaliers trail by 7, and so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Paul. Davis is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's LeBron in at the small forward position. Pass to B. The 9-foot shot. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts. And here are the Cavaliers. James looking it over. Passes it to Wade. And here is LeBron. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Houston.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. No dice from 9 feet out. From past the arc. They get it back, and there's the pass to B. 6 on the shot clock. Smith up top to the left side wing. Yates off target from outside.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
James right side.
Orlando foul. Yates. Personal foul. First team foul.
Paul looking over the floor. Back to Love. And Love throws it down.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Takes a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. He has 7.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Which section can be the hottest for a free t-shirt?
His last 10 games have been exceptional. He's getting around 16 points a game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
I've played with someone like him, the type of player that looks to get others involved first. That's my type of teammate.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Paul. Misses off the left iron.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Bay. He's looking for LeBron and finds it. He kicks to Wade. Six to shoot. Love outside. James finds Love. The Cavaliers with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Really left alone that time. And now it's a 12-point Magic lead.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
English, he's checked in for the Magic. The switch here also for Cleveland. Dwight Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. Here is Love. Pass to Howard. Now Wade. Love with the screen for Wade. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. With the shot. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Wade outside. He feeds it to LeBron. Shot to stop the run. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Cavaliers with the rebound.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Wade, and he drops it in from the low post.
And it's a difficult task to try and stop Wade inside. He plays a physical brand of basketball and has a variety of moves to choose from.
Now here's Bay. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
Some of the great passing small forwards in the NBA on your screen right now. These are the assist leaders at that position in the past month. LeBron James third.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
They give their teams an element that not every squad has. That kind of passing from the small forward spot allows an offense to be much more free-flowing.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
And love how Howard throws it down. Just spectacular to watch on these alley-oops, given his strength.
Bay with a screen on Paul. Down low. Bay gets the bucket. Bay's got the lead up to 14 now for Orlando.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now, here's Wade. He's coming off a 22-point game against Houston. Pass to Paul. Rocket 6. Howard setting the pick for Paul. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Bay's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's LeBron. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Wade misses.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Johnson surveying the floor. To the inside. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Ball finds James. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. Do you feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7, like they never take a break. And I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season should be less than.
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt. I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
And here's Johnson outside. Bosch grabs the miss. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Down by 15. They get it back. Howard. And Howard with this stuff.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well.
Releases. Again, the Magic score. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Lillard outside. LeBron against English. There's the three. Lillard misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And Parker with the basket on the assist by English. Parker's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
James outside. Cleveland moving it around. Over English. James, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Looking now at some numbers for Dwight Howard. He's been more than solid over the last month. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Dwight Howard. And Carmelo Anthony subbed in for LeBron. Lets it fly from 18. Here's Parker. Nails the baby hook. Parker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Cousins. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The pass to Smith. And it's sent back by Bosch.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
Back to Allen. Lillard up top. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Here's Parker. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
The Magic shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Bees checked in for Orlando. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the half. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bosch, that's the pick for Lillard. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Magic leading by 22. Here's B.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And so it's the Orlando Magic finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hey everybody, nothing like a little trade news to perk up your day. We'll take a look first at some transactions around the NBA.
Blake knows how to fit within the team concept. The highlight reel players aren't there anymore, but he affects the outcome of games.
Unselfish leader. Can't have enough of those, man.
And moving on to our current game, it was not the first half that fans were hoping to see for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding problems. They're getting outworked, outclassed, not bringing the intensity, not willing to get their hands dirty. They're playing like wimps.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. We've got B, and it's Bay in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Orlando. The Magic shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Here's Smith, and the jumper from down low is good. Smith's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Orlando. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Ball passes to James. to Paul. B pulls it in. He lobs it up.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Takes it from 10. Nice jump shot. Good. James has got 7 points in the game.
You gotta appreciate LeBron's shot selection. He looks to take high percentage shots whenever he can.
Covered by LeBron. Pass to B. Lets it go with the three. And the three ball is good. 10 points in the game so far.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Davis setting the pick for James. Shot from 12. And Davis can't get it to go.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Pass to B. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Oh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
The feed to Wade. Baseline jumper. Orlando grabs the miss. Smith's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Bobbed up there for Howard.
One of the very best. Wade will get you the rock.
The Magic have gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Inside, Yates. Smith right side. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Passes it to Yates. Here's B. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
What a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
LeBron outside. It's tipped.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
And the pass to Bay. Magic moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Through the net again, and he's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
A nice shot by LeBron.
And come on, what are you doing when Bron is pulling off those dribble moves? Like, if you're the defense, you just keep it pushing.
Charity strike shot, and Orlando again with the bucket.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Pass to Bay. Pass to B. Misses the three. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And the dunk by James.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Passes to B. James covering the 19-foot shot. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Screen by James. Paul's shot is off.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Now here's LeBron. 13 points in the game. Crosses over. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Anthony Davis with the rebound. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He dishes it to Paul. Back to James. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's B with the putback. It's good on the putback. B's got 10 points here in the second half.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And finished off by LeBron.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Here's Yates. Doesn't go that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Both teams changing it up here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
The Cavaliers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Outside Anthony. Allen kicks to Anthony. Now the pass to Lillard. Back to Anthony. Allen for 3. Good on the triple. Allen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
Pass to English. Nailed from three-point land.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Lillard. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
And he doesn't always feel the need to get fancy on those dunks, but when Jordan does, he makes it something special, just like that one.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Anthony against English for the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. The Magic making a switch here. Parker's checked in. Orlando's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And it's Miller in the corner. Parker, a screen on Allen. Miller. Another shot. And the rejection by Love.
What? A block by Kevin Love? Okay, making sure it's all ball 2.
Love with the screen for Lillard. Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Parker sets the screen for English. Got a piece of it. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Love. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Team foul. At the line for the Magic, number 43. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Now here's Anthony. Lillard finds Anthony. Love with the screen for Anthony. Love outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Well, Orlando's shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. And the dunk by Smith.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Lillard. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Takes the 3. That one doesn't drop. And Cleveland the other way now. Pass to Allen. The 3. Carries it from three-point range. Allen's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
A moment now to see the numbers for Anthony. Averaging 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
No good on that one. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Cleveland. Wash comes in for Kevin Love. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Cleveland with it. Allen outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And the basket by Lillard.
And that's leadership right there. Anthony wanting to work the rock over to an open teammate.
Miller against Allen. To the left wing. Second chance shot, and it's sent back by Bosch. Over in the corner, Allen. Anthony taking his time here. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's Orlando in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Anthony. D-Wade out there with Chris Paul. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Bosch in at the four slot.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here's Paul. The Magic getting the bucket. Back to Anthony. Shoots the three. The shot comes out. The Magic shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Passes it to B. And it's off the back rim, no good. And it's Wade with the ball for Cleveland. Cousins, whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Only one thing on his mind when Cousins has the ball. In that position, he's going to finish.
Shane Battier is checked in for Anthony. That one misses for Cousins. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their games when those critiques become personal. They're trailing, but they are really battling, working the ball down low, getting good looks in the paint. The inside game much improved from where it was in the first half.
Smith checked in for Orlando. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. LeBron comes in for Shane Battier.
Most dynamic guards in the game. Wade can do it all on offense and is also a terrific shot blocker at that position.
Screen by Smith. Nice shot from the wing. Johnson's got his first basket. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's James, and the rejection by Smith. The three from English. James with some nice D. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Richard, 2004 was the last time that the NBA expanded. Now, some say Seattle and maybe Las Vegas could before long have teams of their own. What do you think?
Oh, please give me Seattle back. Please give me Vegas back. Do you know what I would give to have those two cities back in our league and to have to travel to them? Look, but you must have deep pockets. Let's be honest with yourself. The franchises now are selling for over $3 billion. You got to think that the expansion fee will at least be that much per team. High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
The pass to Yates. Baseline J on the way. Here's Smith. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over.
And this is where Howard can be dominant. In close, his physical advantages then can take over.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here's LeBron, and the rejection by Smith. From the low block, and it's Johnson. That time on the assist by English.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Davis with a screen on English. James finds Davis. That one goes. Count it.
Look, I can't think of a better partner to have a pick and roll with than Davis. Sets hard screens and has soft hands to match.
Pass to English. Yates, defended by Paul. Pass to Yates. 4 on the shot clock. Smith, again, the magic score.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so here's Cleveland. James outside. Pass to Wade. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging. So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First team foul. At the line for Orlando, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both teams will make substitutions. Bay hits them both. Here's LeBron. Lillard outside. And the 3 off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien Trophy. It's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
At the line for one.
Here's Lillard. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
B can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
LeBron passes to Lillard. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Lillard's got 9 points here in the second half.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Now here is Smith. James covering. Another miss by Orlando. And so Allen will bring it up now for Cleveland. James dishes to Love. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Richard, I know you've been to Africa. Your mom did a lot of great work there. How gratifying is it to see the investment that the NBA now is making over there?
Well, I look at how basketball changed my life and allowed me to accomplish so many great things. And the more people that have the opportunity to allow basketball to change their lives, you got Basketball Without Borders, you have academies in basketball, you now have the Basketball Africa League. It's great to see these opportunities extended to more people across the globe. That's why basketball is a global game.
Now, here is Miller to the middle. And Parker with the basket on the assist by Miller. And it's 13 points for Parker.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Allen passes to Jordan. Lillard outside. Kicks it out to Love. Trains the three-pointer. Love's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Now, here's Johnson. Here's Parker. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Anthony kicks to Love. No good from outside.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
The offensive rebound, and that one good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
There's the pass to Carmelo. Cleveland gets it back. Love with the screen on Johnson. Anthony's shot is off.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of dreaming even more here in the second quarter and beyond.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Love. Lillard outside. Here's Jordan, and he uses the glass on the layup.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Now here's Johnson. Miller kicks to Johnson. Lillard against Miller. Shot clock at 5. Johnson from outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got his 7th assist in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact,